Hello, from 3 chapter 6 video number 5. Okay, new title, and this title actually is quite difficult. 有一点难 but don't worry 啦 okay 电网在这边 The Diode electric currents 电流各种各样的电流 okay when we talk about electric currents and this is your notes page number what I don't know page number 5 okay so copy first nothing to worry 不要怕一定明白 The Diode electric currents number 1 direct current 直流电 okay so what is mean by direct current 直流电 the current that flow in one direction 这种电直流一种方向 the current that flow in one direction 叫直流电 DC very normal 很普通的直流电 but where is the direct current come from 这种直流电从哪里来呢 it come from dry cell 它就是我们家里每天用的干电池 dry cell okay alkaline cells 干电池 alkaline cell 比较贵的干电池 mercury cell all these they having the direct current 这种东西全部都放出直流电 so electric current just flow in one direction from positive to negative 它的电流只流一个方向从加流去减 okay lead acid accumulator what's mean by lead acid accumulators 也就是我们的汽车电池 okay the electric current just flow in one direction 它的电流只流一个方向从加流去减 okay lead acid accumulator okay or nickel cadmium 那种能炸的电池这种电池没有用的啦你买玩具跑车他送你一排对不对炸5个小时玩5分钟 okay nickel cadmium battery okay or this is a rechargeable battery 能炸的电池啦 or your computer your smartphone lithium ion battery all this they using the direct current 这种全部都用直流电 okay now your new torchlight 你家里的新 torchlight the battery may be a bit bigger 啦它的电池有一点大那这种啦 okay 18650的电池 okay lithium ion 也是锂电池 okay all these they are direct currents or 更新的电池 lithium polymer okay 就是lithium掺到其他东西变成的电池 or this is your car battery 汽车电车那种电车的电池 okay 很贵的电池 okay 这些都用直流电它的电流只流一个方向 but what's mean by alternating current 什么叫交流电呢 okay AC 交流电 okay A current that changes its flow to the opposite direction at a fixed interval. Okay, 这种电的电流 they flow okay to the opposite direction at a fixed interval. 它流动的时候，它的方向一直在改变，一直在改变。Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Positive, negative, okay, alternating current. But where to get the alternating current? 去哪里找这种交流电呢 ？Simple, you can get it every day. 每一天都有了 ，okay， 每天都会跑出来的一种电呢，就叫交流电 ，okay， 你每天用的电就叫交流电。So where's the alternating current come from? 交流电从哪里来呢？ Okay, where are they come from? Computer hangs. 电脑 hang. 好了，好在。Okay, now every day in your house, 你家里的电 all this actually they using the AC. 这些都用着交流电。All this they actually using AC. 3-pin plug 你的3卡插头 okay so all the switch here all the light bulb all the electric appliance in your house they using the alternating current 他们都用交流电 okay next but why they say opposite direction 为什么他讲 opposite direction 不一样的方向呢 still remember how to make it how to generate electric current by using our method last time, magnet and wire. 还记得吗？怎样用 magnet 跟 wire 产生电呢 ？Still remember? You push a magnet inside, electric current flow. You pull back the magnet, they flow back, 对不对 ？So they go and back. 它去了又回。They go and back. 它去了又回，对不对 ？So that's why 这种叫交流电啊，它去了又回，去了又回。Positive. Negative 它流过去 positive 流回来 negative 啦 ，so 这种叫 alternating current 交流电。OK， 去了又回，回了又去，去了又回，加又减，减又加的交流电。OK。But what are the differences between DC and AC？ 直流、交流到底有什么差别呢？Last time 100 years ago， 爱迪生发明的电是 DC 的。OK， 它的发电站给 DC。But now, the modern day we using AC 的，现在我们用 AC。But why？ 一定有原因。So now we compare DC and AC， 直流、交流电到底有什么差别呢 ？Difficult to understand， 10个读10个不了解。OK， 10个教书10个也不会教。OK， 我也是其中一个。But don't worry， 我是读电长大的。来。So similarities 共同点 DC， OK， AC OK， DC and AC 有什么共同点呢 ？Both can produce a heat and magnetic field。这两种电呢都能产生热能 ，OK，电池加和解离摸在一起了，它产生热能。And the magnetic field 它们能产生磁场 ，OK，Can they produce a magnetic field？交流电、直流电能产生磁铁的吗 ？Yes, but how to make it? Don't worry, I show you 啦，这样做。So now I generate the magnetic field with the electric current and wire. So 用电跟 wire， 我要制造 magnet， 交流电也可以，直流电也可以。But the magnetic field produce， 不过他们做的磁场有一点小差别了。So now this is one of my experiment. Almost。Don't know how many years ago， 10多年前的我自己做的一个实验。Okay, what is this? I repeat 重复。Number one, this is my hand， 我的手。And this is a scanner， 以前做 notes 的用的 scanner。And this is a power supply， 提供电能的直流电来的，其实 this is a copper wire， 铜的 wire。And I make the copper wire become coin， 我把铜的 wire 变成圈圈。So with wire and electric current， 用电流跟 wire，I'm making the magnetic field。You maybe not believe 啦 ，but I show you 啦，我现在给你看，给你心服口服。看到吗 ？Magnetic field 磁场出现。So DC you can make magnet， 它可以做磁场。AC 也可以 ，but the magnetic field will be different 呢。very strong magnet， 很强的磁场。The needle actually is 5， 它飞过来了。set 搞定。This is a YouTube almost last 10 years， 10年前我拍的 YouTube。Next continue 继续。Any difference between the DC and AC？Measurable 两个人都能量 by using the electric meter 啦，用电表都可以量。And what are the differences between? For example, let's say if you measure the DC and AC 直流电、交流电 ，if you measure by using the oscilloscope。Always mean by oscilloscopes， 它是一种科学仪器啦。So what are the differences between the DC and AC？ When you measure by using the oscilloscope， 你可以用这个 oscilloscope 来看交流电跟直流电的。The difference here。I show you first before you draw 啦。你还没有画之前，我先给你看啦。So this machine we call oscilloscope， 这个东西呢就叫 oscilloscope， 用来量频率的 oscilloscope。But 电其实有自己的频率的。So when you measure the electric current and using or measure the alternating current by using this machine, what happened to the current？ 那个电流是怎样的呢？DC 直流电呢 on the oscilloscope。So let's say this is 0啦，这边就是我们所谓的0。At the beginning, before you make the measurements, the line should be at the center。它的线呢就在中间这边0。But when you connect to the DC， 如果你把它接去 DC 过后 ，it go to 1， 它跑去 E 那边呢。Another meaning this is 1 volt 呢，就代表了它1 volt。negative 这边是减的。OK， 可以量的 ，but you saw a straight line on the oscilloscope。在 oscilloscope， 它是一条直线，它从0这边跳下来，or maybe it will move up 啦。不過它是一條直線 straight line。OK， but for AC 交流電 it will be different。OK， let's say this is a neutral or zero 啦。OK， so you can see up and down。Up mean positive， down mean negative。Up down， so 交流電在哪裡量呢？這邊就是它的 voltage。OK，positive、negative，positive、negative。So the difference between alternating current and DC。DC 是一條直線，因為它只留一個方向。But alternating current 交流電它上了又下，加了又減，去了又回。So this is the difference， 它們的差別就在這邊。OK。So any difference between DC and AC when you make your measurements, okay? DC will show a straight line， 加这个是加的多少 volt， 你要看它的 scale。And alternating current it will be up and down, up and down， 它上了又下，上了又下 ，up and down, up and down， 上下上下。OK， 哦，很怕对不对？看到電連清去 ，but don't worry。Symbol DC，OK，one long one short， 一條線長，一條線短。Long mean positive 的電池的加它的頭了 ，short mean negative 電池的減就是它屁股那邊。So one long and one short， 一長一短。Alternating current 直流交流電呢，又比 two circle 兩個圓圈的，那 two circle。Or you can see the symbol 上了又下交流電。Direction of the electron flow， 它的 electron 從哪裡流去哪裡呢 ？One way， 它的電只流一個方向。But for alternating current, up and down, go and back, so opposite. Okay, always change direction， 它永遠流着不一樣的方向，去了又回，回了又來。Measuring method 怎樣測量呢 ？Okay, so if you want to measure the DC， 你要量直流電，那 this is a method 啦。OK， 就看這邊跳上去多少。So based on its stable value， based on its stable 平平的，沒有上沒有下的 stable value。OK，or how to measure the alternating currents？ Based on here， 從它的零這邊，它的根呢 ，OK， 跑到最高點這邊，然後回來。So this is a voltage， 從這邊到這邊，這就是它的電流的 voltage。So based on what？Based on the root mean square， OK， 那這邊到這邊就叫 root mean square， 這邊的高度就是它的強度。OK， next， ability of the voltage transformation by the transformer。OK， can you changing the voltage of outlier current？ 直流電的電流啊，它的電能呢，能不能被增加、被減少的呢？它的電壓能不能增加、減少 ？So they say this is a battery 啦，這是一粒電池。This is a positive, negative. So 1.5 volts normally 啦，小小粒的電池 1.5 volts. But can you using the transformer？ 你可以用變壓器啊，改變它的 voltage 變成15 volt、150、1500 ，can or not？不能的。So direct current 直流電 the voltage 它的電壓 you can write here 電壓壓力的壓 the voltage cannot be changed. You cannot using the transformer to changing the voltage. 你不能用變壓器，這個叫變壓器來換它的 voltage. Another meaning when you buy the battery， 這個叫 transformer 變壓器。So when you buy the DC battery， 當你買到直流電的電池 ，OK， 1.5 volt、3.7 volt、OK， 4.2 volt 都好，什麼東西都好。The voltage 它的電壓不能變了的，如果能變，電池的公司倒到完。OK，but for alternating current 交流電就可以。OK。So this is what we call transformer 啦，變壓器。So we having the big detail 啦 ，we having a detail title behind， 後面有仔細的 title。So ability of the voltage transformation by the transformer， 可以用變壓器改掉電池的 voltage 嗎？不對，你要電壓高，你買多多力。But for AC 交流電呢， 它厉害在这边 ，so that's why it displays 它代替了直流电，变成现代的电啊。Why? Because we can simply changing the voltage， 你可以随时改造它的 voltage， 改变它的 voltage by using transformer， 它可以做到。Okay, for example, you want to charge your handphone 5.1 volts， 你要 charge 你的 handphone 5.1 volt USB 嘛，对不对？所以你用将你的240改成5.1，插着啦，你的插着 ，OK， 然后塞进去 ，can 它可以变电压。Next, ability to flow through the capacitor 能经过 capacitor 吗 ？What's mean by capacitor? OK， 那 this is capacitor. OK, so can 来的current 直流电能不能经过能流过这种 capacitor 的吗 ？Sorry， 不能。OK， capacitor just allow the alternating current to pass through， 它只允许交流电过罢了。OK，so 来的current 直流电，它可以经过 capacitor 吗 ？Cannot。But alternating current sure。Ability to rectify by diodes， 不可以用 diode？ 什么叫 diode？Okay, to rectify， 什么叫 rectify？ Okay, so 不明白，不要怕，我来了。那这里东西叫 diode。So can outlight current 直流电 or alternating current can be rectified by diode？ 可以用 diode 来校正 ，rectify 就是校正，要不然就整电器。rectifier 就叫整电器 ，but you don't understand 啊，你不明白啊，对不起。OK。How to make you understand？ 讲给你明白了。OK, I go back here. Sorry 啊，我回来这边一下。OK。那 ，so when DMB 我们的国能 DMB when they supply the electric energy for you, they supply you 240 AC， 它用了240 volt 的交流电。OK， when you charge your handphone, let's say this is your smartphone 啦，这就是你的 smartphone。If you want to charge your smartphone maybe need 5.1 volts。OK。Or this is DC， you know， 它是用电池啊，它要直流电。Okay, so what to do? 怎么办 So can you supply 240 to your handphone? Yes, you can supply the 240 AC to your handphone, but you please stand away, you know. 你站远一点 otherwise 砰爆炸了。Okay, so that's why 240 volts 交流电。Okay, when they pass through this adapter or your charger 啦，当它经过了这里 charger 啊 or maybe you call adapter 挂点啊，充电器。Okay.The 240这个240 volt 呢 will be converted into 5.1 volts by what? By using transformer， 就用那个变压器，刚才你看到的 transformer， 把它240变成 5.1， 变成 5.1。交流电可以这样子做的。But when the 240 become 5.1， 当240变成 5.1 volts 过后 it's still AC you know， 它这边还是交流电。So that's why inside your charger, inside your adapter， 在你的充电器里面呢 ，they having another one， 它还有另外一种东西叫做 rectifier， OK， 整电器、矫正器。Or what's mean by rectifier? So the function of this rectifier， 它里面的那个 rectifier 就是 diode 啦。It will make the AC， 它会把交流电变成直流电。Okay, but 什么意思呢 ？What's mean by AC to DC? So finally you can charge your handphone 啦。So 这边我们需要一个东西叫 rectifier， 用 diode 来做矫正器，把那个交流电变成直流电。Okay, but how they make it？ 他们怎样做呢 ？Okay, I don't know whether you having the basic for diode not？ 我不知道你有没有这个 diode 啦。你的 RPD 有没有教到 diode？ I don't know. Okay, but I try to make you understand 啦。Okay.So now they say this is our input AC input 交流电的 input 啦，240 volt they say. Okay. So diode just allow the same terminal positive negative terminal to pass through. Okay. So diode 呢，如果你这边装加，这边装减 ，I don't know， 我忘记谁是加和谁是减。Okay, I know this is positive. Diode 的加，这就是 diode 的减啊。Okay. So AC 交流电它一来的时候加 OK. So now when AC come positive pass through the positive and cannot pass through the negative. So now you get 你拿到加 and when negative 当减流过来的时候 it pass through the negative, it cannot pass through the positive. So negative will become true, pass through. So 这边你拿到减 OK. And now they come again positive, 你又拿到加 when negative come 减来的时候你在这边拿到减啊 So finally they separate the AC 它把交流电的加减拆掉变成加 sorry 加 and then 下面就变成减了 OK 这边是减啊 sorry 啊eraser OK So finally you get the positive negative separate. So finally it become DC 了，它就变成了直流电。OK, so rectifier 这个字呢，就是把交流电变成直流电的意思了。OK, so AC can you using the diode make it as a rectifier？ 可以用 diode 来把它矫正，把交流变成直流的吗？Yes, so 交流电可以变直流，直流不能变交流了。哇 ，simple thing only talk so long， 这样小的东西讲这样久 ，otherwise you cannot understand， 要不然你不明白，然后你又来问我，讨厌啊。OK， so DC cannot be rectified，DC 不能变 AC， 不能矫正的 ，but AC it can be rectified， 它可以变成 DC 啦，这就是 rectify 的意思。OK, the resulting magnetic effect, 它形成磁场 still remember? But the magnetic effects, OK, 不过它形成的磁场有什么差别呢 ？OK, for example, DC, 刚才我的 wire, they pass through the coin, 刚才我的 wire 它经过这边的圈圈。And this one become magnet, 对不对 ？So for DC, 如果你用交流直流电 DC, when they make it a magnet, the magnet having the poles, not poles and sound poles, and the not always not, the sound always sounds. 它形成的那个磁场，北极永远北极，南极永远南极。So DC, when they making the magnetic field, 当它形成磁场的时候 ，the magnetic field are fixed. 北极就是北极 not poles. South poles will be always south poles. But what happened if you using AC? 它的电流过来流回去，流过来流回去。So the magnet going to changing the poles. Okay, so magnetic effect 不一样了。它流过来的时候，这边是北极；它流回来，这边变南极。So 那只磁铁好像北南一直在转来转去。Okay, so the magnetic effect changes. 它的北极南极一直在变。Source 它们来自哪里呢 ？So DC it come from battery, solar cell 太阳能电池来的 current generator 直流电的发电机 ，OK， or cumulator dynamo 就是那种 don't know DC they come AC they come from alternating current generator 就是普通的发电机 ，OK， alternating current generator 普通交流电的发电机了，也就是我们的发电站。Okay, so these are the difference between DC and AC. 直流、交流、电池还有家里的电。OK, 20多分钟，拜拜，快快跑。